Hey y'all! Hey Pisces, it's your girl Jay back at it again. The High Priestess. Things all are out of order. All out of order. It's the general tarot reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2021, baby. Yes, as you can see, Pisces, you're wearing many hats, and one of them is maybe the mother. Pisces, we are in Virgo season, which is your shadow season, so you're definitely being called to make order of the chaos. And some of you, I mean, this is for everyone, this is highlighting the mother-child relationship and dynamic. So that could be coming up heavy for you. It could be very even if you're single, or even if you're single or don't have a child, it could just be very single parent vibes, just like multitasking, hella multitasking, taking on way more responsibility than normal, doing all kinds of things that put you in a position, doing all kinds of things that put you in a position of needing to tap into that shadow side of yourself that craves order and structure. And Virgo season's gonna kind of set you up to provide that order and structure for yourself, and to really encounter experiences that challenge that make you flex that muscle. Neptune is still retrograde in Pisces and will go direct on December 1st. So get used to things being a little off, or get used to things feeling really real. Kind of glued, I feel like. I just felt like someone like you guys maybe used to operating in the ethers and in that dream state, in your world, your alternative universe that you get to, wherever that other hidden fish gets to go. There is this, I feel like, getting sucked down to reality, having to tend to things on, very much so in the physical realm, having to deal with things in the day-to-day. It's no longer in these possibilities and your thoughts being in the realms of imagination. What's at the forefront, what's going on, are very real, practical, we need to get this shit handled and figured out kind of things. And so it's very rooted, very grounded, very mundane maybe for you, very detailed oriented. So possibly just trying to make sense or make order of things that are in the realm of spirituality, your emotions, your career, or being of service in some way. Jupiter is retrograde in Aquarius and is bringing benevolence to you in unexpected ways. So things are getting better, Pisces, no matter what. It may look like, it may feel like chaos right now. Hydrate. But things are getting better, hon, I promise. And your willingness to be honest with yourself will land you right where you're supposed to be, the right place at the right time. And this is a season where your spirituality wants to play with your logical mind. There needs to be, your spirituality, your intuition needs to be able to flow and coexist with your logical and practical mind. And that's going to manifest differently for all of you. It just feels like there's going to be like your spirituality, your intuition, and your practical and logical mind are going to be challenging each other during this season way more than normal. And so there is this need to find comfort within balancing your logic with your spirit and flowing between both worlds with compassion for everyone involved, and especially with compassion for yourself. So shit out. I also feel like taking care of yourself is really important, no matter, like, even if you've got to squeeze it in, it's time to figure out better ways. Don't get it twisted. Virgo is about health. Virgo is about your health. Your health, your family's health, and you've got to make sure that you put your oxygen mask on first. 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Some of you, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of anxiety, there are a lot of challenges that are coming up, and I'm telling you, it's very, what's going on with the balancing and the flow, the ebb and flow between your spirit and your logical mind, Pisces. The two fish, the two fish have to communicate, whether it's telepathically or with words, whatever. It's like both sides of you have to communicate. The side that you are comfortable presenting and the side that no one ever sees. They need to speak. Queen of Cups almost came out. There's definitely some need for some emotional balance. More emotional balance. Hydrate, light it if you got it. Empty your lungs. Take a deep breath. We're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2021. First card out on the selenite throne is the Queen of Swords. I'm telling you, it's like very matter of fact, very like, and that may be something people aren't used to you being. They may be used to you being very matter of fact or bossy or whatever, or sharp or direct, but what's coming up is that is the embodiment, that's the energy that you're needing to access. So maybe you need to express to people around you, hey, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, or I'm sorry if I'm coming off sharp. It may be exhausting for you to explain yourself. I'm sorry, but you may just have to be like, hey, I'm sorry, or that I'm not communicating as much, or I'm not communicating the way that I normally do, or that I'm being sharp or direct. Or you may need to say sorry to yourself. You may be being really, really harsh on yourself. But Pisces, you first and foremost, first thing out to be clarified on the selenite throne is, what are you doing with your words? What are you doing with your thoughts? How are you communicating your boundaries? What are you doing to balance your pain? What are you doing to heal? How are you using your logic or your words to transmute hurt into a healing process or a healing conversation versus anger, spite? Like, do not bottle up your emotions. This season, especially before you get to Libra season, it's like there's stuff that needs to be processed, that needs to be dealt with, and you've got to use your words. Even if there's no one around that you talk to your fucking self, talk to your guides, talk to your spirit, or write, journal. You don't have to be writing fucking sonnets. It could just be like, I hate that bitch, whatever it is. It's just like, get it out of your body is what is important. This deck is real reticent. Some of you, that could be the issue, is like you don't want to talk, or your communication skills are putting you in a position where you're coming off so sharply or not coming off at all that it's a sign that you're not at peace. What's coming up are the things. 4 of Swords, she's holding a sword, that's 5 of Swords. So there could be, you may be at a distance from people, you may be at a physical distance from the people that you love, or at a physical distance from where you want to be. Something may have happened when you were at a distance from people, when you were on a trip or something. There may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements that you need to have a really honest conversation about, or a conversation about responsibility about, or maybe there is an imbalance in responsibility. King of Pentacles reversed on the bottom of the deck. There may be something happened on some real superficial shit. I don't know what that means, but that could, like, you may have seen something, or something may have happened, and your assumption is that the intention behind this was really superficial, and something maybe fucked up has happened. I don't know what this is. And you just may not have all the facts, or this may be something that you may need to drop. Either way, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season, in order to bring peace back into your heart, into your mind, into your life, there is alone time that's needed. There is time that's needed for you to pick out a place that feels reverent, to make space in your house, wherever you live, to maybe clean up, to spruce things up, to get your own space or get private space. But there's got to be something about using your words to establish more peace in your living environment, or using your words to express that you're needing to establish a new foundation in the realm of your mind, in the realm of your thoughts. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Virgo season 2021. Both cards out being swords. It's a lot of words, thoughts that are on the brain. Page of Wands reversed, the Sun reversed. Four of Pentacles on the bottom, reversed on the bottom of the deck. So there may be someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements that's that you're clinging to, or being really stubborn about, or partying with a lot and have big decisions to make. There could be grudges. That's what this looks like. Some of you may be holding a grudge towards someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, or Aries placements. Also maybe towards your father, or grudge towards fatherhood, or something about there also could be just like disappointment from this person, or a distance from that person, or something that's coming up about like you standing up, or you having to do something alone, or you establishing a new foundation. There's fours coming up. The Emperor was in there, but Page of Wands and reversed, and the Sun reversed coming out feels like if you don't start using your words, and I'm just going to say it like it is, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, I don't know who this is. Some of you may be being a fucking bully. Some of you may, there may be just arguments that are going on, or someone is being a bully towards you, or you're feeling bullied, or, but I feel like that's what we're here to do, evolve, grow, check ourselves. And some of you, I feel like, are behaving really immaturely, or you're feeling like robbed of something, feeling like robbed of, like, maybe childhood, robbed of success, or robbed of joy. There could be someone with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements, specifically Leo, someone with Leo placements that you are holding a grudge against, or that you're not seeing things clearly. I also feel like Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, there's definitely issues with, the Sun is the father. And so there could be issues with the father, your father, someone who plays a paternal role. There could be unsavory things that you remember or come to light about your father, or a lack of participation. There could be just also those of you who have children, there may be issues connecting with your child this month, or there could be some sort of anger or bitterness with surrounding situations with your child. There could be something going on with school also. I feel like things are coming to, if you're not going to be brave enough to really use your words and express to whomever. Some of you, like, you want to cut people off, but you just don't want to say it, or you don't want to. Some of you, like, are trying to cut and run out of something, and it's like, if you don't use your words to be honest with yourself and therefore be honest with other people about the fact that you need some sort of solace or space or stability to establish a new mental foundation for yourself, or that you need your own space, or that you need your own structure, or whatever it is, there could be some like disagreement about that, and ultimately it's like you not speaking up, or you not going to spirit about what it is about your attitude, or about the way that you're speaking, or about the frustration or the anger or the pain that you're feeling. If you don't start going to spirit and meditating, or giving yourself quiet time, giving yourself alone time, starting to reach for new methods of healing your wounds, starting to reach for new methods of, like, new defense mechanisms, like new ways to cope, new ways to process your emotions, new ways to speak and communicate your real feelings effectively. Like, making sure that you're not, excuse me, because this tea is hot. Making sure that you're not communicating from a manipulative space, or from a gaslighty type of way. There has to be some sort of, I feel like also there may be some sort of unresolved conflict with someone with fire placements, or in regards to a trip or a vacation or moving, or either way, you're needing alone time because you're speaking before you have the time to really process, or you're reaching for new relationships before you heal from the old ones. Or there's some of you, I feel like there's these disconnections that you're having, or these arguments that you're having with your children, or with people that have children, and it's because all of this is about you not getting enough alone time, you're not getting enough time in the spirit. There's not like enough walking all of your talk. And so there has to be some sort of way that you communicate to yourself and to whoever is privy to this information, that you communicate, hey, I'm disconnected with myself, and I really need space and time to process all of the fucking weird changes and things weird changes and weird revelations that have come to light. I need time to process this. And if you don't if you don't acknowledge that within yourself, then you're never going to ask the people that you need to ask for it, or you're never going to put in the time off at work, or you're never going to do the things that you need to do. And then that's how people repressed emotions, or how physical ailments manifest in the body. You have got to start taking care of you regardless. I know I look a hot fool right now, but this caught me in your energy, because it's just like, I was doing this, I was doing a face mask, I was doing my eyebrows, but I was also uploading these videos, and I was also trying to test how these songs sounded together in this playlist that I'm making, and like doing 17 things at once. And there's this need, and you may be doing that in some certain way, but it's like, make sure that the things that you're doing, it may feel crazy because, you know, Mars and Mercury are in Virgo across from you, and the sun, they're all there. So there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of like things coming to light. The sun is, you know, actually funny that it's reversed because it is opposite you right now. And so the sun reverse is still the sun, you know, to be honest. It's still like the warmth. It's still goodness. It's just a delay. There are, there could be some sort of need to address issues with getting out of survival mode or getting to a point of true thriving, defining to yourself what thriving actually is, healing any kind of sexual wounds that there are, or issues within your relationships that are in regard to sexuality. There are really unexpected things coming to light, basically. The sun reveals, the sun illuminates. And so when it's reversed, it could be like, oh, that kind of thing. So final card, final message for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising for Virgo season 2021, baby. Please take care of yourself. Please do what you need to do to replenish yourself and to keep yourself on. Ooh, baby. Something, it just flipped over and something just told me to open my eyes, and it's the Fool hidden in the middle of the deck. There's a brand new beginning. Some of you really, really want to take a chance. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There is an influx of, Ace of Cups, the Tower, and the Moon. Queen of Pentacles. Things are coming to light. And there are very profound changes coming to your love relationships, your family dynamics. I'm not even going to tell you what all is under here. We're going to look at that in the plunge. But that's a whole nother fucking reading. There are profound changes coming in that start with things that are happening that are out of your control. Things that are coming to light. Secrets, illusions, real feelings, Pisces, there you are. Like, the way you really feel, the way that there also could be illusion, addiction, suspicion, having like deep spidey senses about things, but trust and believe that there is an influx of replenishment, that there is an offer coming in, something of value, new levels in your relationship with the divine, new levels in relationship with yourself, maybe even new love offers, new creative opportunities in the realm of the arts, new actual connections, romantic connections coming in that could really like change things. Maybe somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries placements that are really changing things. Aries or Aquarius too. Definitely people with Aquarius placements. Some of you, if there's someone with Aries, someone that you can't read that well. Someone with possibly Aries, Aquarius, or someone that's very stoic. If they're coming into your life, coming in strong, it's really important that you... It's really important that you evaluate, like, is it efficient for me to prioritize making time for these people or these new relationships, or do I have things that I actually need to put to rest or that I need to deal with or heal from before I initiate in new relationships, and things end up coming to light anyway, and it puts me in a position where I feel like I have to leave. Some of you are moving, some of you are delaying a move, some of you really want to take a risk, and there is this opportunity coming in, to take a risk. There is this opportunity coming in to take a risk, or to get back to something or a lifestyle or a way of being, a way of feeling that you've missed. Some of you, I feel like, are in a place of really wanting to dodge a responsibility, or to like wishing you were a kid again, or wishing you didn't have bills, or lots of like reminiscing, this feels like. And we're going to dive deeper into it in the plunge in the second part. Be sure to check out Patreon, patreon.com/justjeverything. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justj_everything. And for other dope shit I do, my website, justjeverything.com. Pisces. This looks very solitary, but it looks intense and very intentional. And your logic is leading, not your spirit. And your logic may be telling you to do some immature shit, or your untended to pain or anger or frustration may be pushing you to do some immature things, or say some immature things, or behave immaturely. And there is some issue coming up with like your childhood, or children, or fatherhood, or some of you may be having to go see your family, or move back at home with your family, or either way, there is a specific kind of trusting the path. Because I feel like the way that the sun is reversed and the sun is placed in the Fool, the things that are coming to light. There also may be somebody with Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising that are really like, things are clear about this relationship. Things are clear about with this person. This person, you know who this person is. They're not being fake. I think they're being very authentic. And there is this light shining from the front to the back, like the way the path is being lit before you. It's just a matter of you taking the leap. And so before you take the leap, things need to be calculated. You need to really look at everything that the sun has provided for you. All of the information, all the realizations, all of the warmth, the success, the love, the fun, the joy. You need to really weigh your options. You need to allow yourself to trust in the divine and take these risks, but don't do stupid shit. I'll leave it at that. I love you. Hydrate. We'll get it in the plunge. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.